Have you ever looked at your plate and thought, I'm eating something healthy, so why do I still feel tired, heavy, bloated, or just off afterward? That quiet frustration is exactly where so many seniors get fooled. And here's the shocking part. Sometimes it's not the cookies, sugar, or fried food that's the problem. It's the healthy foods you trust the most, used in a way your body no longer handles the same. Today, we're uncovering the #1 avocado mistake that can leave you bloated, sluggish, or frustrated, even though everyone says it's a superfood. Stick with me, because once you see it, you'll never eat avocado the same way again. Module 2, worst #1 mistake. Here's the truth about avocado. Many people treat it like a free food. Because it's healthy, natural, and full of good fats, they assume there's no limit. That's the trap. Stop paying attention to portion size. Stop noticing what you're pairing it with. Stop asking if your body actually feels better, or just assume it should. Even half an avocado here, a full one there, spread on toast, mixed in salads, added to eggs, cheese, or creamy dressings. Without realizing it, this healthy ingredient can quietly weigh your body down. The scary part, avocado doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like cake or fried food. But that's exactly why it sneaks past you. Module 3, age and digestion changes. And here's why seniors notice that heaviness, bloating, or sluggish feeling after eating avocado. It's not the food itself. As we age, digestion slows. Enzymes and bile flow may weaken. That creamy, fatty goodness that once felt light can now sit in your stomach longer than expected. You might feel full for hours. Your energy might dip when it should rise. Subtle swelling, brain fog, or discomfort can appear. And because avocado is labeled healthy, many seniors ignore these signals. Module 4, the healthy fat trap. Avocado is praised everywhere. Heart-healthy, brain-boosting, full of good fats. That's all true. But good fat doesn't mean unlimited fat. Eating more doesn't automatically make you healthier. That mindset quietly leads to bloating, slow digestion, low energy, or discomfort. Some people feel fine, others feel weighed down. The difference? How your body responds now: portion, timing, pairing, and individual digestion. Module 5, timing matters. Timing is one of the most overlooked reasons avocado can feel heavy for seniors. Eating it late at night, after a large meal, or on a low-activity day can leave you sluggish for hours. The same portion that works for breakfast or lunch can feel like a burden with dinner. Even superfoods can turn into a source of mystery discomfort if eaten at the wrong time. Module 6, pairing pitfalls. Here's another hidden trap: pairing avocado with the wrong foods. Alone, it's rich and creamy. Combined with buttery toast, cheese, burgers, or creamy sauces, it can quietly become a digestive overload. The problem is sneaky. None of these foods feel bad on their own, and avocado gives the illusion of healthiness. Hours later, subtle fullness, brain fog, or low energy appears. That's the health halo effect. Understanding pairings is crucial. Number 6, giant carb-heavy dinners. This one hits a lot of people hard because dinner is often where the biggest comfort meal of the day happens. Big plates of pasta, large servings of white rice, heavy casseroles, big takeout portions, garlic bread, pizza nights. Oversized comfort meals eaten late, especially after a long day. And while this may feel satisfying in the moment, after 50 it often hits very differently. Because if dinner is mostly heavy carbs, low in protein, and oversized compared to what your body actually needs, it can leave you feeling sluggish, overly full, sleepy, bloated, and sometimes weirdly hungry again later. It can also make it harder for some people to feel light, rested, or balanced the next morning. And this is where many adults unknowingly get trapped in a cycle. Light or weak eating earlier in the day, then overeating comfort carbs at night, then waking up tired and craving quick energy again the next morning. That cycle can quietly repeat for years. So if your biggest meal is usually the heaviest, starchiest, most comfort-driven meal of your day, that's one of the first patterns worth questioning after 50. Because after 50, eating big is not always the same thing as eating well. And now we get to the one that almost nobody thinks is a problem, until their body starts paying for it. Number 7, barely eating but still eating the wrong things. This one surprises people, because many adults over 50 genuinely feel like they don't eat that much anymore. And sometimes they're right. The issue is not always quantity. Sometimes the bigger problem is quality. In other words, you may not be eating a lot, But if most of what you do eat is low in protein, low in fiber, low in nutrients, and built around sugar, starch, snack foods, or convenience foods, your body may still be undersupported in exactly the wrong ways. And this is why so many people say things like, "I barely eat, but I still gain weight," or "I'm not eating much, but I feel weak all the time." Because after 50, eating less is not automatically smarter if the little you are eating isn't actually helping your body hold on to strength, stabilize energy, or recover well. And that may be one of the biggest wake-up calls in this entire conversation. After 50, the goal is not just to eat less, it's to eat smarter. That means better fuel, not just fewer bites. So what should you do instead? Here's the simplest and most powerful reframe of all. Stop asking only, "What should I cut out?" and start asking, "What is this meal doing for my body? Is it helping support muscle? Is it steadying your energy? Is it giving your body something useful back? Or is it just filling space, feeding cravings, and keeping you stuck in a cycle your body no longer handles well?" Because once you start asking better questions, your choices start changing naturally. And after 50, that can be life-changing. Now before we end, there's one more piece people absolutely need to hear, because food matters, but food alone is not enough. If you want your body to hold onto strength, stability, and independence after 50, you also have to use it. That means walking more, standing more, doing gentle strength work, resistance bands, chair squats, wall push-ups, balance work, or simply moving with more purpose. Because one of the fastest ways to lose strength after 50 is to stop giving your body a reason to keep it. And the good news? Even after 50, 60, 70, and beyond, your body can still respond. It can still adapt. It can still rebuild more than people think. That's one of the most hopeful truths in healthy aging, but only if you stop assuming decline is automatic. And if you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. What feels normal is not always what supports you anymore. Some foods don't just add weight, they quietly steal energy, stability, and strength. And once you realize that, everything starts changing. You stop eating like your younger self and start eating for the body you actually live in now. And that's where real transformation begins. So now I want to hear from you in the comments which one of these 7 is hardest to give up after 50. Sugary breakfasts, bread and crackers, sugary drinks, fried foods, big carb-heavy dinners, comfort eating, or barely eating the right things. Drop your answer below because I guarantee you, someone else reading it probably needs to hear they're not the only one. And if you want more simple, honest health videos made specifically for adults over 50 who want more strength, energy, and independence, subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay close to this channel. Because the habits that feel small now often become the outcomes that feel big later. And remember, before you eat it, after 50, stop and think again.